I see we are MMA UK News, Stoomboy as always, MMA UK BJJ show. So obviously before we go any further, talk about our sponsors. So Simplified Debt. So Simplified Debt are a company that helps people with debts, helps them get out of debt. Now they do offer a friendly, confidential service, and there's various solutions and so on that people could phone up. So depending on their circumstances, they can definitely match them up with a specific debt solution. So obviously the number and a website we'll put across the bottom of the screen. Now, talking about Grapplefest 15. So Grapplefest 15, we're only a couple of days away now from, again, another awesome card that Chris Thompson and the Grapplefest team have put on. It's going to be at the usual place, Fleet Street in Liverpool. That's going to be Fusion Nightclub. Now, again, anybody that's ever been at a Grapplefest event will all tell you the same thing, and I always talk about the atmosphere. There's nothing like it. I mean, I've been at shows all over the place, and I've never seen an atmosphere like Fusion Nightclub when Grapplefest come into town. So, and this Saturday is going to be no different. It's going to be chaos from start to finish. So, as I said, some amazing people on the card, male and female, from the very first fight right through to obviously that main event, Luke Griffiths and Santiri Elias for, I believe, the under 100 kilo belt. So now my next guest is going to be on the show that night. So again, it's going to be on again. So Luke Johnson, so RGA Chester, next gen. Luke, this will be his third time on. And Luke's fucking awesome, man. I mean, absolutely awesome. Comes and puts on a show. I mean, that's the reason why Grapplefest keep having him back, because, as I said, if anybody's going to put on a show, it's definitely going to be Luke. And he's definitely a fan favourite. I mean, people love to see him out there. I love to watch him. As I said, I've been fortunate. I've been able to speak to him a few times, but love to watch him. Love to see him out there. And he's on the main card, where he should be, on the fucking main card. So, but Luke, listen, absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for, again, taking the time to speak to me.
That's right, man. Absolute pleasure. Love being on here. It's ace.
So how you been? How you been? Obviously, everything going well. We were talking before we came on here. Luke's not really having to worry too much about weight now. So
Don't jinx it. I'll miss weight now.
But how's everything with you, training-wise? I mean, training going
good?
Good?
Yeah, cracking. This is my first match of the year. I was meant to be on the first Intergrapple card, but I literally 2 weeks before, I like really messed up my thumb, and it just like wasn't meant to be, obviously. But yeah, training's good, man. Like I said, I've gone up Grapplefest weight categories. I've gone up to under 90 this year. I can't be asked with trying to get weight off and stressing about it. I feel like I compete better when I'm chilled out. So I'm just taking away all my stresses of the week and just having fun. So now, like 2 days out from Grapplefest, eating ice cream and stuff like that, it's ace. I'm having a great time. But yeah, training's good. As you've seen, and as anyone who follows me has seen, like everyone who I speak to is always like, "Well, you're about everywhere." I will go anywhere where there's good training and just get the rounds in. I had a good open mat the other week where we had like the likes of Ben Bennett, Kev Corkill, Chris Leeson, Matty Holmes, guys like that to train with, you know. And I've been fortunate enough that like this year, since like the last Grapplefest, my two main training partners have been Matty Holmes and Chris Leeson. So, you know, I can't really ask for two better training partners, to be honest. You know, these guys push me every single session is miserable, to say the least.
Mate, two legends, two absolute legends. Obviously, we know Matty Holmes, Grapplefest veteran. I mean, he seems to have been on almost every show that they've put on. So
yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, I was having a laugh with him last time. It was Paul Webb was up against
Mark McQueen last time, wasn't it?
And I remember me and because obviously Mark's my training partner, and do you know when I go there, I want to see a show, regardless if it's my training partner or not. Obviously, good friends with Matty. And obviously, spoke to Paul. Paul's an awesome guy, and I remember Matty said, "When we go out, I'm just going to be like, fuck you, Stoom." So as we're walking out, I turned around, I'm like, "Matty," and he's like, "Yeah, what is it?" And I'm like, "Fuck you, Matty." So
the funny thing is, obviously, I do most of my like prep and training at a Next Gen, and me and Webb train together all the time. Like, I love Webb; he's one of my favorite people. Yeah. But we were at Role Models the other day, and I was coaching a couple of lads from RGA, and he was coaching Next Gen, and we were sat on the chairs opposite each other, like, let's go, me and you for the belt.
But awesome guy. Paul looks fucking amazing as well. I mean,
What, mate? The weight that he's lost, he looks incredible, mate.
yeah, he looks phenomenal. I mean, he puts pictures up all the time, and
Yeah, like
obviously I
now,
follow
whenever we train, he's always getting his top off. He's always getting the top off, giving it double biceps. I love it.
But I remember speaking to him at Grapplefest, and he did say that. He says, look, he's trying to get down. I think, what was he? It was about 120, 130 maybe, he
I
was
think he
saying.
was like, I think he was 130 because I think he said he's lost like 20 something key. I think he's literally
Yeah,
scraping 110 now. I think.
yeah. But I think he was saying he wants to get under 100. He wants to try and get down there. And as I said, do you know what? See, at the moment, he looks absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Do you know what? It's all right for me too because when I roll with him now, I don't mind shooting on him so much. Before, I was like, fuck that. He sprawled me out, and I'd be like, nah, fuck no. I'd feel like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant, just like, fuck.
Oh no, listen, awesome people coming out in next gen. RGA Chester as well. I'd say some really great people coming out there. So, what about you then? So, Grapplefest, obviously change of opponent. But
Yeah.
obviously, even though there's a change of opponent, the goal's still the same. Obviously, go out there, put on a show.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Do you know what? It's a shame. It's good and bad. You know, I was really looking forward to facing Charles Adorian. You know, I know a couple of people that like we have a few mutual friends and training partners and stuff, and they all said that, you know, he's good and obviously from what I'd seen, very tricky guard player. I like those kind of guys, like a good puzzle to solve. And I thought, oh, this is going to be a fun match. So when I found out that he pulled out on Monday, I was a bit gutted, to be honest. I was a bit like, god damn it.
Yeah, especially fight week, especially the week of the fight, because you never know if you're going to get another opponent. So,
well, that's what I was like. Luckily enough, like Tomo was straight on it, and he said to me, you know, like I will find you someone else. We've got loads of guys. You know, we'll get you on the show. And then we were waiting. I was waiting until Tuesday morning, and then obviously Kaya Rudolph's name came up on the main card, and I just jumped at the chance. You know, like part of me for a second was like, "Woof, here we go!" Like I was like, "Whoa, that's a big name." But you know, like the only thing I tell myself is like, "What else am I doing this for?"
Yeah.
If it's not to face these guys that are supposedly touted to be some of the best guys in the world, and you know these high-profile American guys, like what else am I doing it for?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I know guys that get on Grapplefest and stuff like that, and they beg for these American names. They beg for these big names from, you know, B Team or, you know, Absolute MMA, wherever you want to get them from. And I had one put on my lap. I can't say no to that, you know. And it's a good chance for me to go out there and shock some people, you know, like obviously people around this sort of area know me by now and know that I love to go out and just have a scrap. But, you know, on the wider scale, probably not so much. So it's a chance for me to go out and stick it on the toes of someone who came third at West Coast Trials. Can't turn that down.
Nah, definitely not. I mean, I said, and that's the thing. I mean, I said this before we came on air. I mean, when Tomo puts matches together, do you know what I mean? He's not going to put somebody in against someone who he knows they're going to get smashed, and a very, very uneven match. Do you know what I mean? So he'll match you up with, do you know what I mean, who's the best person I can put against this person? And obviously putting you against big names like that. I mean, as I said, he knows what you're capable of. Everybody knows what you're capable of and what you're going to bring. So
that's it. I just could go out there, stick it on him, and try and get the finish. You know, live by the sword, die by the sword. I don't want no fucking decisions, man. I just want to go out there and just scrap it out and see what happens. You know, I bet on myself, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, main card as well. I mean, as I said again, awesome to be on that main card, and I mean that main card is fucking another awesome. Yeah.
Stacked. There's some matches on that in there, you know. Even like the match, I'm interested in the match straight after mine. So I'm gonna have to like quickly brush the sweat off myself and then run back out to watch Dave Weston and Adam Ellis because I think that's gonna be a barn burner.
Yeah. Absolutely love Dave. Dave is awesome.
What a bloke.
I mean, both of them. Yeah, but Dave, I was obviously we do the commentary for Northern Submission series, and that was where the king of the Black Country came from. I was like king of the Black Country, and he fucking loves that. So.
To be fair, like I like them lads. I like anyone who doesn't take himself too seriously. Like I seen him post something earlier about he posted on yoga for BJJ. He asked Adam Ellis, "What would be your strategy if you were facing you?" Asking for a friend. I was like, "That's belter."
Oh, he is brilliant. He is brilliant. As said, even when he was at the Northern Submission Series just there, and he was sitting watching the under 100 kilo the tournament they had for obviously the winner was going to face Dave. So Dave was in attendance watching the matches, and the guy that won it, the big Swedish guy, Oscar Svels. And Dave's in fucking obviously giving him a bit of lip on the mat when they were kind of doing a face. Obviously, it was fun. It was entertaining. But I don't know if Oscar was a bit of a character as well. But I don't know if he was like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" Man? Do you know what I mean?
Probably didn't understand a word he was fucking saying. What the fuck is this guy on about? Is he
Yeah.
speaking English?
Yeah. So he's going to have a tough match. As the Oscar's awesome to watch. So it'll be a great match. But I mean, Dave's up for the challenge. I'd say anybody. Dave's similar to you. I mean, he doesn't care who it is. As long as there's someone there, then let's get it on.
Do you know what? They're the people that I gravitate towards the most. But I like it because I'm sort of 18 months into really pushing the competitive side of the advanced belts, and they're the people I gravitate towards the most. The people who just want to go out and scrap. We all sort of know each other, and it's a good crack, I'm pretty fortunate, really. I was thinking the other day, when I got the match, I've been training just over 4 years now, and I'm facing one of the top guys in the world. I can't complain at anything.
Yeah.
And I'm surround myself with people that are good guys. I'm really excited to see Carl and Connor go at it. Both opponents are both former opponents. Me and Carl are obviously really tight.
Yeah.
Connor's a great guy, and that's a fun style matchup.
Yeah. I love Cal. Love Cal.
What gangster.
Yeah, not just on the mat, but see off the mat. Cal is an absolute legend. Do you know what I mean? So just everything he does, man, and even like when he went out to Polaris and he had the Rascal himself
what a
smoking
gangster.
a joint. And you're like, wow, man, this is Polaris. Do you know what I mean? So
you don't give a shit, mate.
Nah. And then he did an interview with me just not long ago, and during the interview, he said to me before it, Stoom, I've got a surprise for you, and I'm like, right, okay. So then during the interview, he's like, hold on a minute, and he turned away, and he came back, and he had a bong, and he's doing a bong on this live interview, and then he's blowing the smoke, and he's like, Stoom, that was for you, and I'm like, cheers. So, but yeah, total legend, man, total legend. So it's going to be good to see. As he Connor's a tough guy, really tough guy. So it'll be that's potentially. I mean, apart from obviously yourself, that could be another one of the fights of the night. I mean, this card. I mean, see when you look at all the matches, you're like, that could be fight the night. This could be fight the night.
I can't let Cal take it from me again.
Nah,
he took it from me and Connor. I can't let him take it from me again. I'm not having that. Fucking, I love you, Cal, but fuck off, mate. All right. Do you know what I mean? I was this close. I nearly got twisted, and Cal gets fight of the night.
So, but that's how good the matchups are. I mean, I'd say that anybody could be fighting the night. I mean, they're all that close that I'd say it would be very difficult for somebody to say this specific match is going to be fighting the night, because it could be any fight, prelims or main card. So, what about you then? What's next? So obviously Grapplefest, main focus, obviously a couple of days.
I've got a couple of other bits coming up. So obviously I've been focused on Grapplefest for a little while now. Obviously I knew that match was coming. Obviously knowing I've been matched up for a while, I knew I was going to be on the show. Order of things, I'm not quite sure. Actually, ASW have got like an interclub thing. Do you see that Northwest Interclub they do? Yeah. I'm on that as well. It's just a random draw on the day. 5 minutes no gi and 5 minutes to stick the gi back on. Do a gi match. So we'll see what's popping. I teach a lot in the gi, but I haven't competed in the gi for fucking ages. So
that'll be good.
Stick that back on. Try play some.
Yeah. I mean,
try play some worm guard or something. Fuck knows.
That'll be good, man. I mean, obviously, when I seen it coming up, obviously the hybrid, obviously 5 minutes each.
Hybrid rules, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought, do you know what? That could be good. That could be really good, because you're not going to get the no gi guys coming out specifically for that. As there are a lot of guys who don't train gi at all. So it'll be good to see. And plus, you'll still get a lot of really yourself and a lot of really good people come out for it.
Me, Alex Thompson from AVT,
Yeah.
Carl's in it, Pat Zabowski. You know, there's a fucking host of names on there.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of top guys on there. But yeah, like, I can't shout them guys out enough. That was where I started competing. That was where I had my first sub-only match, that Interclub.
Yeah.
And they do big things for most of the guys that end up on Grapplefest. You know, obviously me and Cal scrapped it out on Contenders on there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like I had some of my favorite matches on there on them little red mats. They were ace. So
Yes.
I've got that coming up. And then I'm on there's some sub only show in the Midlands that I've ended up taking at like under 96 key. So I'm not really asked about weight. Like, it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah.
You know, I've always been of the opinion that if jiu-jitsu only works in your weight class, then it don't fucking work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That
If
was
you
the thing. I
can't
mean, yeah. I mean, jiu-jitsu, everybody knows jiu-jitsu was started for the small guy to take on big guys, to defend
yeah.
themselves and so on. So nowadays you get people, well, hold on a minute, I don't want to fight this
Well,
guy because he's
do you know how
20
many people?
kilos.
Like, when I was organising the matchup, they said to me, you know, what weight do you want? I says under 88 would be ideal for me, but whatever. And they says, oh, I've got someone at 96. I says, that's fine. He says, fucking, we've had people arguing over a kilo. I says, I don't care.
Yeah.
Don't care. Whatever.
Yeah.
Just whoever. I just want to get out and just get back into my rhythm.
Yeah.
Then I'm back on Intergrapple against Mattia Florena from Elite Jiu-Jitsu, one of Jed's and Bart's training partners.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good leg locker, no doubt, a good all-round guy coming from there. But
Yeah.
looking forward to that. And then I don't think it's been announced yet, but I'm on the next Northern Submission Series as well, so I'll be up there.
Yeah.
And then, just if anyone with any promotion is watching this show and fancies having me on, just message me. I'll take anything, me, as long as it's
Yeah.
not too far away. But
Yeah.
just I got them 4 lined up for definite, and then hopefully some more coming up.
Yeah. Listen, I love seeing you out there. I absolutely love seeing you. Do you know what I mean? Putting on a show, you're always very, very entertaining. So
I try. I make it hard for myself most of the time. Some matches I come off and I'm like, fuck me, I made that hard. Jesus Christ.
But that's the things people remember. Do you know what I mean? That's the things people remember. Do you know what I mean? That, like, obviously, if you do make it hard or it's a really, really intense match, so people always remember that and say, "Oh, did you watch this match? That was awesome." Because it's easy to go out there and fucking submit somebody in seconds, right? But how many people?
How easy that is?
No, but how many people? But how many people in the crowd will remember that though? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, unless it's something
so,
spectacular. No, I
yeah,
agree. It's that's the one. You know, I'll probably be able to, like, I say, compete a little more. I had like nearly 30 matches last year, but I will probably be able to compete a little bit more this year because I'm not cutting any weight. Like,
yeah,
cutting a bit of weight, and like 80 was just a bit too small for me, and I'd feel it for weeks after. Like, I'd just feel like injured as fuck all the time. So now I'm happy to be like feeling healthy at a healthier weight for me.
yeah.
You know, I don't mind fighting guys that are bigger than me, so I'd rather just go up a bit of weight and be able to compete as much as I can. But obviously, I'm eyeing up trials in September. I'm going to go out there and give it my best shot.
Yeah.
Obviously, I spoke to like Matty Holmes, Chris Leeson, I think Josh Cherrington as well. I think we're all going to go out together and just have a whack at trials and see what we can come home with.
Yeah. Trials, a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people are going to do it. So.
Well, I imagine a lot of the guys from like our sort of scene will be going, like, because that's most people's, like, most of the no-gi guys. You know, if you're serious about it, that's your goal, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? ABCC is the one. So I'll be going out to Poland in September, getting that done. Funny thing is, my 2 main trainer partners, in Matty and Chris, will all be in the same weight class.
How does that work? Because obviously you guys train together a lot.
Is what it is, isn't it?
Competition, and then you're up against each other. That plane ride over there, the hotel stay, must be absolutely hilarious.
I don't know. It's no hard feelings in it. I think we're all experienced enough, and we're all close enough mates to know that it's you know, there's one spot.
Yeah.
And it's not even like guaranteed that any of us are going to get it, you know. So we just got to go out there, and if we meet each other, then just have a scrap and see who comes out on top and shake hands after.
Yeah. That's the thing. I suppose you'll be happy as well if either any one of you win it, go out there and win it. You're going to be over the moon. So obviously you'll be very, very happy for whoever gets it. So but that'll be good. That'll be brilliant. The three of you.
Yeah, I think Matty's still coming for me after King of the Mat. He uses me. I go over when he teaches. I go to the Wirral while he teaches, and he uses me as his dummy. And every time I tap, he's like, King of the Mat. I always say to him, "You went out in the first round, bro. I won." So I'm waiting for him to fuck it. He gets his own back on me every day, but I'm sure he'll be coming for me at some point.
Definitely. It'll be fun, man. It'll be fun, the three of you out there just doing your thing, enjoying it. So, as I said, I'm sure whoever wins, as I said, you guys will be happy.
That's if he's watching, that's if Chris Leeson ever fucking comes back to training. I don't know where the fuck that guy's gone. I put something out the other day on my Instagram. I put a picture of me, him and Matty up with missing Chris Leeson. He hurt his back. He hurt his back and he hasn't been back since. So he keeps messaging me like, "I'll be back in this week." Like, where are you, bro?
So Chris, where are you? Where are you, Chris?
Leeson,
anybody sees Chris, point him back in the direction of the gym. And then, look, final thing for you then. So again, as you've been in the game for a while, obviously, again, you mentioned a lot of unbelievable training partners that you've got. So, anybody in particular you want to shout out to? Any friends, family members, teammates, sponsors, anything like you might have?
Well, my sponsors, obviously, Rain Clothing, man, I can't thank them guys enough. They're absolute gold. Warrior Supplements, Good to Go, Grapplers Soap, all them guys that support me and help take the little sting out of things. I appreciate it loads. And just everyone, especially everyone who's messaged me since I took this match and with words of encouragement, you know, Chris Leeson, Matty Holmes, Corkill, all the guys at Next Gen RGA Chester, Ashley Wag, he's like my encouraging force. I love that guy. But yeah, just everyone who supports me, everyone who helps me along with this fucking mad journey, and everyone who buys tickets and shit off me and listens to my non-coherent rambling about jiu-jitsu all the time. I love you all. Thank you so much for your support.
Yeah, listen, absolute pleasure. Luke,
no, Boughton, thanks for having me on again, man.
Yeah, listen, always a pleasure chatting with you. So, so guys, there we go. Then we're going to have Luke Johnson, RGA Chester, Next Gen, going to be heading over to Liverpool this Saturday, the 1st of April. Now, Fusion Nightclub, Fleet Street in Liverpool. Ticket availability, if there is any tickets, the fighters or the grapplers may have some. If not, you will get them directly through. Well, I think Matty Holmes said this the last time. He's like, anybody looking for tickets,
get Kev
Corkill
directly.
So just PM Kev Corkill. He's got loads apparently. But yeah, hit up Grapplefest, the Facebook page. There has been a change as well in regards to the pay-per-view. So originally it was on Fight TV. But it's now going to be on. Again, I've got a post on my page. It's also on the Grapplefest page. Obviously, the grapplers have put it out as well. But they've actually set up an events page. Okay, so it's going to be directly through that. So do not go through Fight TV. All right, so because it's no longer on Fight TV at all. So make sure you hit up the links that any of the grapplers or any of the official people are putting up. Do not hit up random links from people that you do not know, because as I say, they will take you nowhere. You'll get to see nothing on Saturday night. The event starts at 4 o'clock, and Grapplefest are very punctual. So make sure you're there sitting watching or in attendance for 4 o'clock. So look, absolute pleasure, brother. Thank you very much again for taking the time to speak to me.
Let's go. Come down. Shock the jiu-jitsu world, man. I'm going to do it.
Listen, enjoy, brother. Enjoy. I won't be there on the night, so I will be watching on pay-per-view.
Yeah, man.
But I'll definitely drop you a message during the day. Obviously, wish you good luck as always. So,
my man, thank you so much.
But enjoy, brother, and we'll speak soon.
Yeah, definitely. Catch you later, dude.
Thank you, brother.
Peace out, man.